Hello and welcome back to Factorio Lazy Bastard playthrough, and we are back. And well, let's see, what have we did? We done a few things in between episodes, especially doing a lot of cleanup with the enemy bases. As you can see, a lot of it's being done. We'll get to that in a moment. And nice one, Tid. I had my friend Tidmouth come on board to help clear out the things. We'll see that later on. He's actually marked it with a map icon so that I would see it. But yeah, so two things. Oil is I'm out. I'm out of oil. I've processed it all, and I think I've also done a mistake on the fact that I should have been making. I forgot that I could change oil, what type of oil processing is being done, because I've researched it all and I've completely forgot about changing it. So basically what I mean is that this should be able to do the difference. So we want advanced oil processing. Can't mix fluids. Because it needs water to come in here. Okay, well that's something to be considered. Okay. We'll have to probably tear this out, redesign it, bring water in, because we are out of everything. I'm going to tell them to deconstruct all of this because we don't have anything else that produces the stuff. Overall though, we need to build get more oil. Now my oil is pretty much depleted from this site. This site's only got 638%. I mean, it can support one train over a certain amount of time. I probably will have that being done. That like it will go there in intervals. It won't actually go there constantly. And yeah, I needed to find some more sites. So I did a bit of exploring. Obviously, I found the southern bit down here quite early on. I found this nice patch here and this patch here, and these are massive nests, which they're taking some of it. It's I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this oil patch. I'm going to try, but it's probably going to get destroyed. No matter, because this is just going to get overwhelmed unless I defense the fuck out of it. So, but in that time, I've got also. I moved my power plant, so I doubled it up because we were starting to run low on power. And so that's up there from here. So that means I can expand my furnace array now to be bigger. And yeah, that's the plan. So plan is, firstly, is to take out... set up the oil sites. But for that, I'm going to do off camera because it's something that you've pretty much already seen before, and we're going to go into some combat. So sit back, relax, and we're just going to have some tank fun with Tidmouth, and we'll be back once we've set up everything. Right, so hopefully you enjoyed that. So in the time, it's taken me quite a few hours, also trying to fix certain things. I've redone the oil processing. Let's turn that off. And so now they're all producing more petroleum. And I've changed the arrangement of the tank goods. I'm getting light oil converted petroleum with, hopefully I've got this correctly made. So if it goes below 10k on this barrel, then this pump should stop and let this refill itself over 10k, but we'll see when that happens. Petroleum starting to build up finally, so it's good news. Heavy oil is struggling behind, but we don't really heavily need it. I've had a couple of power issues where my coal patch is now not keeping up with demand, so I've had to rearrange so all of them are currently like working as one and give it as much as possible. I think I've got the coal trains going. I've got one train actually going to the solid fuel section to just top up the thing until I can get more coal patches into place. I've got a really small one here. I've got 1.4 there. That's 1.3 still. I did discover a 10 million on the exploration, which is really a dense patch up here. We've got to deal with biters there and there as well. We've got another 4.4 and 6.7 coal patches up here, but we need to check what's up here first. But yeah, so what I've worked on, I built the crude oil southern, crude oil southern western, and crude oil central south. They're all plumbed in at the moment, and I fully built out how I wanted all the track to be, so everything is lit up on the signals. It looks quite cool when a train comes through, it all changes colour. This one's only a really small oil field, so it's only got the one train. Crude oil southern is, I think it's got 2 trains going to it, and it's doing sufficiently. Crude oil southern western has 3 trains, and yeah, we're going to see if it reaches here. It's taken me so long to build all this that I thought I'll just leave it there and have to try and deal with my power situation. Hopefully the solid fuel will help for a bit, but I want to get into nuclear. I've got everything constructed for a nuclear power plant. It's all ready up here. This is what I've done off camera. Already set up to build one. My understanding on nuclear is very limited, but I'm going to have a go. So I'm going to build like a centrifuge like system which will try and enrich as much of the uranium ore into uranium-335, 235, because you could do the Kovac enrichment program or whatever it's called. Kovac. The process to create 235 from uranium-238, it requires a large amount of 235 as a catalyst. So we're going to see what we get. We also get nuclear fuel from that research. So it's like to look into, but we need to figure it out, and we'll see where we go from there. So next off, I'm probably gonna look at nuclear processing, but not actually nuclear power yet, until I figured out a design and looked online for efficient way of using nuclear power plants, because they have a habit of wasting fuel when it's not needed. So we're gonna have to look at that for a while, but we'll also want to be looking into getting yellow science created, which will involve processing unit, flying robot frames, and low density structures. So there's a possibility of getting uranium refined and getting logistic robots on mass production, so we get the flying robot frames involved. Not only that, we need to even consider getting express belts done. I need to rearrange the automation section because I've crammed in so much now. I think I can rotate this on its side and build it in here. We'll see on that one. But otherwise, everything's going smoothly so far. I've now reached up to 10k on robot builds, up to 60k myself, unfortunately. So I'm a sixth of the way there at least. And yeah, hopefully you've been enjoying this. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time on the Lazy Bastard playthrough. Thank you and goodbye.